So there came a slave and pledged allegiance to Allah's apostle. On migration, he did not know that he was a slave. Then there came his master and demanded him back, whereupon Allah's apostle said, "Sell him to me," and he bought him for 2 black slaves. It was a slave trader.
Where is this in the Quran?
Can we pull up the one? Hold on one second.
Was that in the Quran?
Right, you come to Speaker's Corner.
I asked you a question. What's that in the Quran?
No, that was a hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari.
Okay, thank you.
So you want it from the Quran? Yeah. But so do you not believe in the hadiths?
Now, as you just heard, this Muslim convert refuses to accept that Muhammad was a slave trader who traded black people. And the reason why he rejects it, because according to him, he needs to see it in the Quran for him to believe it.
It was a slave trader.
Where is this in the Quran?
Can we pull up the one?
Which is fine then, if that's the path that he wants to take, if that's how he wants to interpret Islam, then he's entitled to do that, you know. But the problem is something he goes on to say after that. Listen to what he has to say.
The other law, the secular law, under Islam, as Muslims, we have to follow the law of the land.
Yeah.
So where's that in the Quran? Where in the Quran does it say Muslims should obey the laws of the land? That's not in the Quran. So you see, he's cherry picking what he wants to believe. So he believes that he must obey the laws of the land, even though that's not in the Quran. While at the same time, he refuses to accept accounts about his prophet Muhammad trading slaves. He obviously rejects it because it makes Muhammad look like what he was, a slave trader. A slave trader trading Africans as commodities. Yeah. Now, he has this whole belief of how he, as a Muslim, must live in non-Muslim lands. So he is of the mindset that Muslims should obey the laws of the land. Yet that's not in the Quran. And what you will find in the Quran is Allah telling Muslims specifically not to obey the kuffar. So do you see the contradiction? 1 minute he needs to see something in the Quran to believe it, but the next minute he doesn't. Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you see the contradiction? And do you see the confusion of Muslims? I know this particular Muslim is a convert, but what he is saying and what he is doing, anyone who's been involved in apologetics against Islam will know that this is a common thing of confusions that Muslims have. Some Muslims say this, some Muslims say that, some Muslims have this particular view, some Muslims have another view. Like I personally have heard many times Muslims say, obey the laws of the land. But that's not coming from the Quran. So this particular Muslim, obviously, he doesn't really understand what he's saying. But I would say that everywhere you look in Islam, you will find these kind of confusions and contradictions. But let me show you the verse from the Quran where it specifically tells Muslims not to obey the kuffar. So that would involve the kuffar laws and everything that goes with it. As we can see in Surah 25, verse 52, it explicitly says, do not obey the kafirun. Instead, Muslims should do battle against them with all of their might. You know, so the idea is that Muslims are not supposed to just live among kafirs and obey the laws of the land, the kafir laws. The reality is that their God, Allah, wants Muslims to be doing jihad against the kafirs and to overthrow the kafirs and replace the kafir system with a Sharia system. You know, so any Muslim that says in Islam we're supposed to obey the laws of the land, you know for sure that that Muslim is going against the Quran 100%. So thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video and what you saw and what you learned, please like and subscribe, because for sure there will be much more videos coming, God willing.